Alright, so let's do this. I'm going to pull the power. We're going to go test drive. Yeah, this is what happens when I look for a switch around here. I gather all the stuff that I can use for other projects. Alright, let's make sure the garage is shut. Alright, we're going to go test drive. Garage is shut. Lights on. Lights are on. Door is ajar. Well, if your door is ajar, then how does that work? Alright, so let's check to make sure. I know I'm probably buffering in here, but I don't care. I'm fixing to be outside. And yep, we're doing this live. Boom. Everything's up. I got a phone with music in it, so I can hear little jams. It's in my back pocket. Oh, yeah, and I'm wearing my structure. Check this out. I don't know if it's buffering, but this is probably 25 or 30 years old. My Hawaiian structure shirt. This thing is thick. This is back when they made shirts thick. So yeah, I was wearing this when I was probably 28, and I'm 51 now. It's a little bit baggy on me now, but yeah, it was big on me to start with. But yeah, structure, Hawaiian shirt, hey, like that. And I put my makeup on so I'd look good for camera. I did my hair so I'd look all good, you know. Alright, we'll put the outside light on just for grins. So I started tangenting. What's new, right? Let's see. But is it a door? Yeah. That's what I don't understand. Your door is ajar. And then I always like, is it? Oh, this is cool. So this is why you don't want to mess with Mother Nature. This is a red wasp, and he kills the wolf spiders, which the wolf spiders aren't bad, but I kind of hate seeing that because the wolf spiders kill the brown recluse, and I'm pretty sure they kill black widows. So that wolf spider that the red wasp has, and he's going to lift him up in a crevice and he's going to eat him. That's a big spider. And I see this all the time. But yeah, red wasp eat those wolf spiders. And I hate seeing that, but that's just... See, he's trying to stuff it in that little crack right there so he can hide it. I guess I could help him. Let me move this brick here. Oh, he's trying to bite me now. I'm not taking your food, dude. Oh, he's trying to bite me now. Holy shit. I got a pair of glasses down there I gotta get. Damn it. That's the first time I've ever been aggressed by one of those, but I guess he thinks I'm trying to eat his spider. So once he gets back on his spider, I'll be able to, yeah, once he gets latched to it. Oh yeah, he's ready to come after me. I need my glasses. Come on, dude. Give me my glasses. Let me have them. Let me have them. Oh, he is watching me. Let me have them. I'm gonna have to be quick. Oh, these are my close-ups too. Oh yeah, he was really watching me. All right, so are we having fun yet? All right, so I got the tripod set up there. There's no gimbal on this, so we'll see how it rides. I tangented on. I found some other weird wiring going on with this truck, so I did some fixing on the wiring underneath here. You can't see it, but trust me, it all looks nice. Let me grab the flashlight. There was some questionable wire, like it was getting low current and it had corrosion on it. So I cut it and redid the connection, and I put wire loom where it meets the metal so there's no shorting out. This has nothing to do with the fuel pump. This is actually the other side of the frame. So I did all that work. And then I wired up the bypass switch. So the fuel pump that I put in there, the external fuel pump, goes to the ignition side, and then this is a bypass switch. So when I turn it off, if I want to turn my key forward, the fuel pump's off, or if it's to the right, it'll run. Right run, left off. So when I turn the key, the fuel pump's just going to keep running. So that's the way that works. And I also made a voltage gauge right there. I don't know if you can see that. So it shows me the voltage of the battery. I made that today. And it sits in the ashtray, really cool. It plugs into the cigarette lighter. And I also mounted my torque converter switch with HVAC aluminum tape. I like doing weird stuff like that. And it's mounted to the steering column. So when I push the switch forward, it locks the torque converter and the red LED comes on. And when I push it back, which you don't want to put your truck in gear with the torque converter locked. So I keep it unlocked unless I'm on the highway. All right, so we're gonna have to have a leap of faith here because I'm not sure. I got this pump for free. It was broken. And I freed it up by putting WD-40 in both sides. So we're kind of taking a big chance here on whether or not we're gonna make it back home. So the goal is to go get gas, and then I need some distilled water. So we're gonna get distilled water in the truck. But let's see what we can do here with a lawnmower fuel pump in a truck. It's from a Exmark. They're fuel injected lawnmowers, commercial lawnmowers. So I guess if it doesn't start, then we know we're not going anywhere, right? All right, so let's just see if she starts, because I haven't even tested that out yet. All right, so I'm gonna put you in the little holder here. Really all nice and tidy. We don't want to hit the power switch. All right, so I see that loud red, and I'm gonna have to see who's in the chat before we turn the key. I don't even know how many people in there. There's 12 people. I see Dr. Whisper. Dang, that's lifted. Yeah, it's got a 10-inch lift. I took the 38s off of it because it was just too tall and rough. It used to have 38-inch super swampers, and I took those off because it's almost at the right angle. If I do it just like that, let me tweak this a little bit. Well, I won't be able to tweak it unless I stuff something under this foot. Let me do that. We're doing some on-the-fly strategery here. It'll be all right. It's a little crooked. All right, so anyway, I don't know what I was talking about. We're going to set up our phone with music, and then so anyway, I got the fuel pump for free, like I said, and it goes on a Exmark. Exmark's the spot. An Exmark fuel injected lawnmower. So it's got plenty of pressure. I did a bench test on the thing, and it was going up to easily 35, 40 psi as soon as I would deadhead the pump. So this thing is a throttle body fuel injection. It's the ODB2 1991. It's got 2 fuel injectors, so it doesn't have that much flow. So it should work just fine. Now I'll know, I'm not going to do open throttle until I get a full tank of gas, because I don't know how low my tank is. I kind of trust the gauge, and then I kind of don't. All right, so we're going to do forward key. Actually, let's get our music ready and staged. Yep, we're going to log in that way. We're going to go over here, and we're going to select downloaded. What do you mean, nothing? I just downloaded a whole bunch of crap. No downloaded content. Are you kidding me? I downloaded a whole bunch today. Okay, that's bullshit. That's a bug in the software. What do you mean no downloaded content? What kind of crap is this? Come on, Plex. Downloads on device. Are you kidding me? Well, that really pisses me off. So, let me see if I can find it through a local media player. We got a little delay of game here. I was really wanting to have some tunes. And I don't even know if I have a media player on this old phone. Let's see, is there VLC on here? Come on, man. I'm down to 144 pounds, exactly 144 pounds. And no, I haven't eaten today. All right, file manager, audio. Yeah, and there's only 7 files. local, album, music, 1. Well, that's definitely a bug because I downloaded a crap load of music and it was in there earlier. And I'm going to act like I'm not pissed off about that for just 5 seconds, but it does really piss me off. I'm going to give it one more chance. I'm going to go over here and go into music. All right, music. Then I'm going to go up here. I'm going to go to downloads and nothing. Well, you piece of shit. All right, I guess we're not going to have any tunes. So Plex can kiss my ass. There's no AC in this truck either, so let's see if it's even going to start. Started with a little bit of a, you know, a sag there at the very beginning. So, like I said, this could be a situation where I get stranded and I have to make a phone call for somebody to pull me back home. Or, the only reason why there's poker face on right now is because it's coming from the house radio station. So we're showing pretty much empty, so let's just not fart around and let's get to a gas station. It's the first time this thing's moved on its own in a while. Like I said, I'm going to baby it for the most part because that gauge is on empty. And I'm going to let it shift faster than normal. So it's already in 3rd gear. So it looked like I had a lot more gas in the tank than that earlier. But I guess I've been draining a lot out. So yeah, and then of course my phone's ringing all the time. There's something else I'm doing my best not to be pissed off about. Is I don't know if you can even hear me when the phone's ringing, but the radio station's been having problems for the last couple of days with internet, and I told him I was going live, so he's not going to be able to call me. And there's nothing I can do anyway when I'm on the road. I've got to be able to leave the fucking house, okay? So anyway, if I can't leave the house, then I don't have any freedom. So I told him I can't do anything from Texas because it's California, and as soon as I get into the phone tree of Frontier, it messes up because it's in the Texas. There's no, it jacks with me. So I can't do anything when I'm on the road right now. And I literally just told him that I was going live and don't try to call me. And he calls me, but that's okay. I'd be in a lot better mood if I'd have had music. I really wanted to, the whole point of me doing this is so I could have my tunes, because this thing's got a really nice system. I wanted to hear the bass. And the fact that Plex, I spent like 20 or 30 minutes downloading my favorite stuff onto this phone with my Plex app, because you can download it locally. Maybe it just needs a reboot. I'm going to reboot this piece of crap. Restart. So yeah. So far the truck's running really smooth. It's not acting like it's going to die at a stoplight or anything. I'm going to get a, I'm gonna learn how to talk, and when I learn how to talk, I'll tell you what I was gonna say. I'm gonna get a Spectrum plan or Mint Mobile plan. I'm gonna get the 2-line plan, and the reason why is I'm gonna have a separate phone so I can read chat and a separate phone for streaming like I'm doing right now. So I'm gonna be like the big boys, the professional streamers. Well, actually, I don't know anybody that does that except Polish Agnes and Travel Fun 69. And Beta Boys did that as well. So Beta Boys did that, Travel Fun did it, and Polish had the extra phone for the chat, because right now I really want to see what the chat's saying. I can see that there's some chat happening, but I don't really even know if I'm live anymore. But yeah, that freaking phone pissed me off. I'm just gonna have to put it on an SD card and put it on the phone instead of relying on Plex to download it locally. Alright, so I'm opening Plex. So this truck has bias ply tires, and most people probably don't even know what I'm talking about, but it's basically tractor tires. That's what it's on a tractor for the most part, is bias ply tires, and they have flat spots on the bottom. Whenever you don't drive the truck, when you first get in it, it has flat spots. So the truck rides a little rougher when it's cold, and when you just when you first take off. Oh, I did a reboot and my download music shows up. Huh. You think I could be a guy that's into IT? Alright, well, I can't see the screen to see what music I'm going to play. But I don't want to play stuff that's going to give me a strike. But let me see if I can remember what the poker face icon looks like. There, that's poker face. I'm just going to click play. Alright, so maybe I won't have to burn down the building. I'm going to switch my audio source to auxiliary. This is an old stereo. This is not Bluetooth. I'm hardwired into it. So we're about more than halfway to the gas station. Oh, I forgot to turn on my amp. I have a separate switch for my amp. So I gotta reach back here, flip that switch, and it's gonna get loud. Oh, I've been missing that bass. Oh, come on, let's make it to the gas station. Come on, ice cream. Come on, ice cream. We can do this. Oh God, this thing hits hard. I'm gonna add 2 more subs and another amp and some capacitors and maybe an extra smaller battery and maybe a bigger alternator to handle the power that I want this thing to put out. But yeah, the gas station is right there, so we're getting close. And I know that probably sounds like nothing but vibrating. It's probably banging out the microphone on the phone, but trust me, it sounds awesome. See, that's all I've been wanting right there. That right there. And I know it probably sounds like crap, like I said, because it's probably just making the microphone bang out and flutter in the mic. All right. And yes, I leave the truck running when I put gas in it. There's a few people that have a problem with that, but I'll tell you why I do that later. Lost not found. I'll leave you with the little tunes. I'll keep it up about right there because it's going to distort the mic if I turn it up more. I got $47.77. I got $47.77 of gas. I always do the 777s if I can. I for sure do a 7.7 when I get gas, so I know that it was me getting gas. So that gave me 11.5 gallons. I didn't top the tank off, but we got, let's see, what do we got here? We got over half a tank now. So like I said, I didn't want to fill it up. What I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to have two pumps in line on this thing. I'm going to have a high flow, low pressure pump that's going to be in bypass, and then I'll have the existing one like right now. And I'm going to use this truck as a filler truck. So I'm going to have it to where I'll fill up the tank with gas, and then when I want to fill up other vehicles or lawnmowers, if I just need 5 gallons for the mower or something, I'll have me a separate switch that'll run that high flow, low pressure pump. And this thing will be like a filler truck like you got on the farm. You know how you got your diesel truck, but it'll just be with gas. So I'm gonna check out the chat real quick. The reason why I leave my truck running, because I grew up where you could do that. That's not the real reason, but it's easier on your engine to not start and stop, especially in the summertime. You keep your AC running. Let me read the chat here. So yeah, in the summer you can keep your AC running and it doesn't create any sparks. Hello? So people are like, oh God, you're leaving your vehicle running. It's gonna catch fire when you get gas. No, you frickin' moron. The thing that can cause a spark is your starter. I've seen people's flywheels spark. I've seen their vehicles backfire when they start their vehicles and stop their vehicles, but not while they're running. So this whole bullshit about cut your engine off whenever you're getting gas makes absolutely no logical sense, and I'll tell people that all the time, and I've had arguments with people at the gas station. You can have more of a chance of igniting fuel if there's vapors if you start and stop your vehicle than if you leave it running. Now, if your vehicle's sitting there backfiring and all kinds of crazy stuff, yeah. But yeah, in big cities, you can't leave your vehicle running because somebody will steal the damn thing. All right, so I'm in the chat here. So far, the truck's still running. Like I said, I got this pump for free. This pump, brand new, is $534. I priced it. It's an X-Mark lawnmower fuel injection pump. I got it broke. It wasn't working when I got it, and it was froze up. So I don't know how long it's gonna run. I could be stranded before we get back to the house, but who cares? At least I got to listen to the stereo for a while. I just needed the bass. My system in the house doesn't hit as hard as this one. All right, so even Crystal's in the chat. Awesome. That's how I empty my fuel tank to replace with nice fuel, Crystal says. All right, Joy Spotter getting $47 of gas, so you know. All right, no agenda is linking there. Let's see, define hint, loud red, that's skill when you can manufacture a tool to get something done. Yeah, this truck's full of mods. Another cool thing about this truck here, I'm tangenting, but right on the steering column, I put the locking torque converter. So when that red light comes on, my torque converter is locked. I can lock my torque converter at an idle, sitting here. So that's my locked torque converter, and I'll show you how it works. You're not gonna really be able to see the tach, but I'll be cruising down the road and overdrive, and I'll lock the torque converter, and the RPM's lower because it locks the engine in, and it gives you more miles per gallon because it's basically locked torque converter. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, then I'm sorry, but it's just the way torque converters work. Transmissions. All right, I want to find a good hard-hitting song. Let's play the song that hits really hard by Kuiper. Kuiper will not give us a copyright strike because that's the song that I put in a couple of my videos, and it's called What Is This World Coming To? It's on their album called Tic Tac Toe. These guys kind of took from Midnight Star and those guys back in the day, but they never really made it big. This is a song that hits really hard. There's a couple of them. So I'm gonna be jamming out. So it's gonna sound like distorted manure. So I understand it's gonna sound horrible, but I gotta get my fix in. So I'm gonna be bassing out. I'm a bass head. Yeah, I'm 51 years old and I still have bass.
Cared about it, and things have changed.
So, when the bass hits that hard, your body kind of tingles and your body kind of, I don't know, if you've ever been in a system, truck with a badass system, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I got that feeling right now because it was hitting hard. So this truck runs a lot better than it used to. So I think my fuel pump has been in a low pressure state for a while. This truck actually's got some power now. So I guess the whole problem, the whole time was the, because I had noticed the truck just didn't have it like it used to. And the fuel pump was getting weak. So I'm looking for my thing to put on my arm. I'm gonna put you on my arm and I'm gonna see if I can go in here. We're gonna shop. If it buffers, if I get a drop connection, I gave it a shot, all right? So I'm not gonna restart the stream if it drops, because I'm just, and see, I got problems with the radio station. I tell you what, I gotta take this call. So I'll take this call and I'll start the stream back.